Hi friends, this is Samyktha and I'm currently pursuing my MCA at Kumaraguru College of Technologies, and I'm also working as an intern at Clar Technologies, which is a startup firm, and my role is full stack developer, but mostly I'll be working on the front end part of it, but I have a good knowledge about backend and database. So I guess I could give you a brief explanation about how to become a full stack developer, like how you can start with it and then slowly, gradually get on to the next level. So basically what you guys have to start with is front end. Obviously it's front end. So what I'd recommend you guys is to not like sit and learn HTML, but just know the concepts and tags and elements available in HTML, and then the basic designs that you have to know about CSS. Then quickly jump into JavaScript, because JavaScript is like the functionality for the front end. Like it makes the web dynamic, right? Like we can get user inputs and do some process in backend and return an output. JavaScript is very important. So what I recommend you is to focus on JavaScript, and then slowly you can move on to JavaScript frameworks like React.js or React Native for mobile application, or Angular, Vue.js and all. A fun way to learn front end will be to find a YouTube channel where you can find developers developing a website, the front end part of website with just HTML, CSS, JavaScript, or React Native, Angular, Vue.js, or React.js and all. You can just find a video where a developer develops the front end part of the website. You can just code along with them and learn the basics, because I guess that will be more interesting rather than sitting and learning the code itself. Moving on to backend, you can learn any of your favorite languages. You can learn Java, Python, PHP, or Swift for iOS, or with JavaScript you can learn Node.js, which is easy because it is similar to JavaScript. That's like you don't have to sit and learn the code, as I said before. Just know the concepts. When you learn a backend languages, just know the concepts available, so that when you're given a task, I mean when you come to corporate world, when you're given a task, you should be able to Google the answers. Like you can use ChatGPT or anything, but you should know the concepts in order to Google it. So what I'd recommend you is to like learn the concepts of the backend and then try to implement it like we did earlier. For front end, we just we found a video where they use HTML, CSS, JavaScript and all, and we built a front end part of the website. Now what we're gonna do is we'll just add front end and back end together. We'll find a video where they develop a website or mobile application, and then we just follow the course along with them and learn the flow of data. Flow of data is very important. And also you need to learn the database. You should have the basic knowledge of SQL and NoSQL, because depending on the projects you'll have to use HTML and SQL and NoSQL. So I guess it is better to know both the concepts of it. And also a very important part of full stack development is API. You should know how the API works, how like the third party APIs are used and the libraries used to fetch the API. You can use Axios, like those libraries. You'll have to know the basic concepts about it. That's how you just get a grasp about full stack development. After knowing all these concepts, what I would recommend you guys is to go and find a full-fledged video with all the languages, like the front end and the back end and even database included, and build a website, so that you'll have the basic idea of how the data is being sent from the front end to back end and being stored in the database, and then how it is being retrieved to the front end. To know that flow, you'll have to build a full-fledged website or a mobile application. So after learning the basics of front end, back end, database and APIs, what I'd recommend you guys is to clone a website or a mobile application. For example, you can clone Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Netflix, any of these, whatever you wish. Cloning a website or an application helps you to learn how they design an application, and also about the functionalities that is being used in the application. You can later use this in your own application. And also friends, I have added the important topics to be covered in JavaScript and React.js. It is in the below description. Do check it out because it will help you in your interview preparations. That's it. Hope you find this video helpful, and maybe I had given you a few insights about how to become a full stack developer, the basics that is required. Thank you guys.